Hi, this is Julie Berry here to talk about how I plan to implement my immersive element. My game is called Frog Food, and it's in the beginning stages of development. Right now, I have a frog with dragonfly enemies, and to win the game, the frog has to live as long as the timer. If he collides with the dragonfly, he dies. So my immersive element is a coin that the player will be able to capture by touching it on the screen. So the final result should look something like my mock-up that I made in Photoshop. So the first frame is when the enemy approaches, and then we move over to the frog launching the fish against the enemy, and then the fish eats the enemy, and the enemy disappears. And this is where the coin emerges. And once the player touches the coin, the number of coins increases. As far as level of difficulty, creating and animating the coin is not difficult at all, but I will say that developing the logic around the coin's purpose might be a little more complicated, which will raise the level of difficulty to, I would say, medium. My plan is to create the coin first and animate it, which can be done using Photoshop and the scene editor in Xcode. Then I will make it a child of the scene and write the code to make a collision response when the fish and the dragonfly collide. Then I need to make the coin touchable and write a touch response so the coin leaves the scene when it's touched. In addition, I will need to add another label and increment its value when the coin has been captured. For this, I can use the coin as a symbol and just create an incrementing label in code. And once that part is done, I would like to add a new scene to the game that would allow the player to spend those coins on a helper character, which would be the crab walking around below the water. That would further complete my new immersive element.